So what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a verb used with a specific preposition that creates a meaning different from the original verb. These are most common in conversational use, but are often heard in business as well. So I'm going to give you some examples in the coming slides of what a phrasal verb is and how many different types of a phrasal verb we have. So we just learned that phrasal verbs come with certain prepositions, and prepositions are words such as to, with, by, in, etc., etc. And when these words stick to other words, they create something over and above those single words. So for example, the word look is a normal verb and can mean different things when used with prepositions. Number one, to look up to. So if you just be cautious about the prepositions up and to, you would see that the phrasal verb to look up to means to respect, or to look after means to take care of. To look into means to investigate. To look for, to search. To look at, to use your eyes. So as you see, you have one word, which is look, but you use it with other words, which are prepositions, and the meaning changes within the whole context. That is called a phrasal verb. So some phrasal verbs have multiple meanings, and this is a fact. As an example, the word pick up, or the phrasal verb pick up, can mean many different things: to improve, to collect someone or something, and to acquire knowledge. So the weather has picked up lately. What does it mean? It means that the weather has been better these days. Or could you pick up the children from school? It means that can you go get the children from school and take them home? Or could you pick up my parcel from the post office? Can you go and get my package from the post office? Or John picked up Dutch really quickly. Pick up here means to acquire or to learn. So John picked up Dutch really quickly means that he learned Dutch very fast. So as you can see, pick up can have multiple meanings. So as I said before, we have different types of phrasal verbs. The first type is called separable phrasal verbs. Some phrasal verbs are separable, and the object is placed between the verb and the preposition. For example, talk into, which means to convince or to persuade someone. I talked my colleague into giving a presentation. It means that I talked to my colleague and I persuaded her or him so that she or he would give a presentation. I convinced her. Or number two, look up means to search for. She looked the phone number up. So as you can see, the main verb, which are talk and look in these two examples, are different in terms of position from the preposition. It means that they're separate. So talk is somewhere else and into is somewhere else. They're not connected. And so is the case with looked up. And they're again separate. She looked the phone number up, which means she searched for it, perhaps in her phone or wherever. And some phrasal verbs, the second type, I should say that the second type of phrasal verbs are inseparable. It means that you cannot detach them, or they always stick together. I mean, the main verb and the preposition, they stick together. So some phrasal verbs are inseparable. The object is placed right after the preposition. For example, watch out means to be aware of something or to be careful of something. You should watch out for probable danger. You cannot separate watch and out. They always stick together. Or number 2 says look into, which means to investigate. They are looking into the problem. So you cannot say they are looking the problem into, because that is wrong. So you should always put the preposition and the verb right next to each other. So now let's do some exercises. I have put a PDF. I have uploaded it online, and you can just click on the link in the description section below and download that file, because it's like 5 or 6 pages of phrasal verbs. Read that and try to cover this exercise. Do this exercise using this file. I mean, read the whole file, because not all the phrasal verbs that are in this exercise have been covered in this very video, so you need to look somewhere else. And then come back, do the exercises, and wait for the answers to pop up. Yeah, good luck. So I hope you answered the exercises correctly. I'd like to thank you very much on behalf of the entire Eliseo Talent team. Make sure to subscribe to TaalTV and stay with us. And until next time, bye.